Hello, Twin Flames. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time if you're here for the first time. And I appreciate all the any likes, comments, and subscribes. And um, if anyone that's gotten readings, or if you'd like to get a reading, look in the description. So I I had the best reading yesterday. It was so good. So let me I need to share what's going on with me, and I'm really feeling just emotional right now. Um, So the best reading yesterday, it was so good. And today I was giddy and like super positive and just all day and just super in love and everything. And um, things were good with the DM. And anyway, so last night after the reading, I guess that was like that was in the evening, yeah. So after that happened, I was working and I was laying in bed and a song came on, and my there'll be suggested songs, and a lot of times music like is something that I get messages from anyway. So there was a song, and it made me think of my divine masculine, and it was just funny because it said um so it said something about like, I know I never call when I say I will. And like the night before, he had talked to me, we were on the phone, and he's like, okay, honey, I'm gonna take an Uber home, and then I'll call you back, right back, right? And like he texted me, but he didn't call me back, and so it's just funny because like I joked about him, he didn't call me back, you know. Anyway, so the lyrics to this song are, now I'm packing to leave you for 63 days, and you think I won't miss you in 6 million ways, and the time of your life spent wondering why I don't call when I promised to. Ooh, now, darling, I told you I would race home when you need me, in for the long chase. I'll make you believe. I told you I would race home when you need me, in for the long chase. I'll make you believe. Now I know what you need, because our fears are the same. If we shut down the pretense, it's all a parade, because I'm still by your side. I'm still wondering why I don't call when I promised to. Ooh, now, darling. Okay, so things have been, I don't know, I just really need to share. Like um, because I'm, in communication with my divine masculine, and having these things going on. But okay, so I just feel like it's been turmoil and I feel like I'm on guard, because I'm like, oh my God, it's a red, like it's just like these, I don't know, arguments. Like, I guess it is, because it's like we're really upset, like both of us. Or it's miscommunication. And then there's things like either we're getting multiple texts, or texts weren't being received, or like things are misread, or emojis. Like I was sending one that I thought I was apparently sending rolling the eyes emoji, when that really is and so it's not necessarily like but like he has and like, I don't know if he's gonna get, it's funny because like someday if he ever sees this channel, he'll be like mad at me if I share. But he just, I don't know, is like moody. um I don't know, but like it's kind of in a good way. I guess I was watching a reading last night about it said how like he surprises you, because he's not that he's cold, he'll express it and stuff, but he just sometimes gets very warm. Like sometimes he's just like really sweet, and it's like a lot of the time, but it's just like when he lays the butter on or whatever. But like it's probably like when he's drinking a lot. But like there's been many days where he wasn't drinking, so I know it's not now just that, but there's been like, I don't know, a lot of drinking. Like he just is kind of erratic, and then like he'll just not text. It's just like, it's fine. He's like enjoying his life and stuff, but it's like difficult. And I can't do. I don't want to talk too long. I'm sorry, but I got to tell you some things, some really, really kind of weird things that happened. But I just can't deal. Like I have to feel secure, and I can't worry about someone leaving me anymore. And like, not, so I don't care. Like, I don't want a toxic thing anymore. And I just, like, honestly, I think he's like extremely attractive, like handsome. I think he's like really funny, like really sweet, like just intelligent. But like, it just goes on, the list goes on and on. And like he says, mind, body, and soul. But it's like, he was designed, like everything. he's amazing. But the thing is, like, if I don't feel good and if it's negative, like, it's just like, he's just, I don't know. I mean, I think some of it has been, it's been me. Like, I own it. And so now I'm realizing that. But that's the thing, is like, tonight, everything was great all day. And I'm going to tell you a couple weird things that are interesting. I keep saying weird, but strange. I mean, it kind of freaked me out, that happened, but not freaked me out, but yeah, like, I'm surprised. I'm like, whoa, okay. Anyway, I'm not doing it. Like, I don't want it if I don't know. So it was getting tense, and he just, like, he said whatever, and like, I don't know, he just says smart kind of ass things, and I don't know, he doesn't like I just, last night I was there for him, and like, I'm very sensitive, and I'm there, and like, I would never leave someone feeling anything. Like, I would make sure they knew like how I felt. And like, that's the thing, is my false twin flame, you know, that's the thing, is he always left me. And, you know, come to think of it, like, it's, yeah, okay. So the cool things. So I was in bed, and anyway, this song comes on. Anyway, I totally went into like a tangent, but I counted back on the calendar, 63 days. I was like, oh, it's called that. And then I didn't process. Anyway, it's the day that we met, and like the day we started talking. And then I looked at the clock, it was 11:58 p.m. And like, it would have been like the next day. So it's just like really, yeah. And then this morning I woke up, and on the floor, and I should put a picture of it, I don't, in the video, but on the floor was the Fool. The card was on the floor, face up, which means new beginnings, a leap of faith, which was the card that was out the night before. And then I was laying in bed, I'm shuffling up because I am excited to start pulling cards, but like, I feel better now that anyway, I was lying in bed, and I all of a sudden like felt the divine masculine, like, very strongly. Like, I was kind of half asleep, and then I just felt like embracing him, but like him holding him like he was a child or something, kind of, and like he was sobbing, and like, yeah, he was like, yeah, and I was like really sad all of a sudden. And then a little bit later, he called me, or he texted me, and I text back, and I couldn't sleep, which it was really late. It was like 2 a.m, which is like pretty late for me, but lately I've been staying up late. But he was like, oh, I'm so glad he called me. And then he talked, and he shared some stuff, but he was very sad. But I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand why. I don't know. It's like he thinks that I'm being mean, and like, but I do that too. Like, I thought that about him. Or like, I thought he was gonna, like, you know, do things that other people did, you know? I'm just like, I'm like cold. And yeah, it's been so crazy the past couple days. Okay, let's get some cards just for the divine masculine. And I'm not gonna say anything at first. I'm just gonna say just for him. And then I'm gonna do some messages, and we'll do the short. There's the Fool. This was laying on the floor, in my room, and it was face up, and it's new beginnings, positivity, creativity, inspiration. But I sent this to my DM, and he's like, puppy, and he just kept saying puppy, white puppy. But we've been like talking about dogs a lot, and sharing pictures of white dogs. So tonight I'm gonna shuffle cards. I'm sorry, I'm cold. It is really cold here, so it's so we were like, everything's fine today, you know, but he also, I don't know, just, it's not me. but a subject got brought up and he's like, I don't want to talk. And I just feel like he's being insensitive. I don't know. I don't get, it's just miscommunication. Like, I don't get why he's like pissed and then he just, I don't know, like, and I just can't like do it anymore. And I'm super busy with work. Like, I've got 4 jobs right now. Okay. See, like, I just, like, I don't, like, sorry, I'm just, it's positive. It's like about, this is the Knight of Cups, so it's like his emotions rushing in, and it's like how he feels for you and he wants to share, but he's like immature. Like, he doesn't know how to handle, like, he spills the cup, like he's like, ugh, you know. And that's what he said last night. He said, I know I'm difficult, and like, thank you. This is interesting. We have the Tower and the Sun, which are like very, very opposite. And the Tower's about like crumbling down and like destruction and turmoil and like, and I think this is like what's on the other side of that. But I'm ready to be in this. And like, the other night I went to my brother's and we talked, and I ended up like sharing about all my past relationships. And I'm like, this one, and then this one, and this one, and like, oh, you know, and it's just, I don't want like someone to come move, you know, or whatever. And I don't know, I just really don't want, like, I'm not gonna worry, I can't worry anymore about like, oh, is he gonna like not talk to me? So I was just like, we weren't getting along, like, it wasn't meshing. I'm like, we need to talk on the phone or in person. And then he's like, whatever, and just whatever, and just being like in his mood. And then I was like, and then he's like, good night, have a great, it's like he has to be like, have a great night then. Like, okay, you could just be like, good night. Like, he has to be like sarcastic about it or whatever. And I'm like, yeah. I tried to say we don't want to talk about it, but I just was like, okay, good night, I love you. And then he's like, I love you. So it's like, just, you're in a bad mood, just go to sleep or whatever, something like, okay, so this is painful. Like, he was in a lot of pain last night. Oh gosh, sorry. This is like a painful cutting out, but it's a new beginning, just like the Fool. Exactly. Reset, but it's like in growth from that, but it's painful. Like, his ego, and like, it's just like, ouch. I feel bad because like, I'm like pissed. I'm honestly not pissed at him, but I'm just kind of like, I'm not putting up with it. And then I see this now and I'm like, I know where it's coming from. And like, we have the 2 of Swords. So like, we've now got 0, 1, 2. So new beginnings, a painful new beginning that blossoms into, it's something that started in September. And then there's the 2 of, so she's being guided, he, or the divine masculine, by his intuition. And he's just like, again, this came out a while ago, like several readings it was, but I said he's like fighting with himself. Like, it is like, that's the thing, is like, I'm not, because he's like, why are you attacking? Or I don't know. It's just, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, wow. So I think we have the whole spread, like, is already, hang on a minute. Oh my God. It's like all in a row. Okay, I got it all. Let's see how many cards this is. Wow. Okay, there's some other positive ones, but I believe it stops here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So we have 12 other ones. Okay, so this is like a story here. So it's just pain, and yesterday was so beautiful, and what happened with us was, it was just like a really transformational day and stuff. And then just, I just, like I said yesterday, you can be like, oh, tomorrow, like, oh, I hate everything. And he wasn't like that today, but it's just, I don't know. I can't, like, he like says that everyone's toxic, but then I don't know. It's causing things that aren't, like, she's blindfolded and she's not even, there's not, I'm sorry, I'm like annoyed and I'm like taking out on the cards or something. Yeah, like there's not even any people there. It's water. Okay. This is why he's like this. Because he was like stabbed and mutilated by people. Like, people didn't care at all about his emotions. So he's used to people not caring about his emotions and like stabbing him in the back, like talking behind his back, lying, deceit. And like, it's making me really pained right now, honestly. Like, he was a very gentle human and like giving, and it's just like the feminine. It's like, I know, I get it. And that's what I told him last night, because he was really sad and stuff. And oh my gosh, I like, breaks my heart. I forgot about it until now, and I'm like, it really was like, I don't want to, you know, I don't think he's like, I honestly think he's strong for like being able to show me the emotion and stuff. And but this is what I was in. But last night, or the feminine has been in the past, and last night I said, I can't go through it for you. Like, you have to endure it as I endured it. And that's what the thing is. And so this is like, wait, were these upside down? Yeah. This is stopping up his new beginning. His fortune right now is like really dark and dreary. And this is like it's the caterpillar before the butterfly comes. It's death before triumph. But like, I have to leave him alone. You have to leave him alone. Like, it's, and I just honestly am ready to do that because I can't do it. So here's the Two of Cups upside down now. Because the wheel's stuck and he's in this energy. So until this turns, when this turns, it's going to turn, oops, yep, everything over. Okay. Yep. Okay. So then next we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which was out. This was out yesterday, and it was right side up. And he was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna conquer the world," and everything was great. And now he's like feeling like crap again, and like, oh, my job, or I'm stuck, or my karmic, or whatever. Like, he doesn't have the success that he thought. He doesn't know what to do, really, maybe, and it's unstable, and it's just like not happy family, unbalance, and then he's in this again, and it's like very much like it's like pissing me off, like all the energy. It's just the ones that are these ones. It's these ones. This is what's making me mad, is that the Eight of Swords, this is what it is that he's like not really okay. It's about him. Like, he could really break free. Yes, he's kind of bound, and like, but he's blindfolded. If he could, and the light is coming through. Like, he feels it. He feels it. It's mental. This is mental. All this. You know what? It's all ego. And you know what? Oh, swords. All these. I just realized, I get so excited. Last night there was no swords. I said that. Yep. Because this might be positive. They're all positive, but this you know, sucks. But she can get out of this. So this is like right before you break free. So it's progressing. I can't talk. Okay. So I'm like, I can't re-record this either. So I'm just gonna have to act like a total goof. Okay. So I'm tired too. The Chariot in reverse. This was yesterday. The action that he wanted to take was the Chariot. It was right side up. Yesterday, this was right side up. Yesterday, this was right side up. And like, I freaking, oh my gosh. The only one that's writes it up is the Fool. New beginning. But you know what? Like, it is a new beginning for me because I just, like, I really know what I don't want, you know? It's like, I don't care how great you are. You're not really great if, like, I don't feel great and if I feel toxic or whatever. But a lot of it's on my side. I had to work on it, you know? So, Chariot in reverse. Like, it's action, and he was super inspired, or is, if he could just get this, but he's just feeling this, like, dark, crappy about himself or whatever. And it's, part of it is, like, the Lovers. Okay, I don't feel good about this today. Like, it's in a negative way. Like, this is a positive one that stopped up the Chariot moving. And then we have the Lovers, which is about, like, because I think that he's still physically attracted, but, like, that never goes away. But I feel like that is, like, a toxic thing. Like, he may have addictions or whatever, like, unhealthy things to do with it or whatever. But, yeah, like, I think he feels differently about you, and maybe he's had other, like, you know, just sex in the past or whatever it was, or, yeah, with karmics. And okay, so then this is him, and it's another, like, I'm not pissed at him anymore, but just, he's just, like, all defensive, and he's got his swords ready for battle at, like, any time. Like, oh, what did you say? Like, I just, like, and he's, like, kind of bitter. Like, I don't like that guy, you know? So here's you, the Queen of Wands, the Divine Feminine, and you're like with him in this energy, you would never flourish. You do not want to be, like, I feel like I'm putting my own personal stuff, but it's just exactly what's going on, and I just see it clearly because I'm just in the midst of it, you know? So it's, you're not, like, I will not be a powerful, like, divine, inspirational, I will not be able to spread love. I will not be able to grow. I would not be able to do the work I'd want to do if I was with someone who was like this, and who's like this and stuck. Like, yes, he's got emotions and he loves you so much, but he's just immature with it. And he's careless sometimes. And this is also, a Fool is also an immature energy. Like, it's very positive and optimistic, but it is, like, kind of naive. And it's just, like, maybe he doesn't know how to play the game. Like, you know, he's, I think, been, like, a player or playboy or, like, whatever it was that, like, he was interested in, like, a different type of woman, and, or 22, he was, like, interested in, yeah, I mean, or, like, money. He was really into his job and, like, really into money and, whatever, yeah. And now it's like he's changed his whole, but, like, it's gonna take a while for him to change who he is. And, like, I see this guy rushing in, you know, with the emotion, and, like, it's gonna, like, he's going to, like, rush past all these women. Yeah, I guess I just saw this as far as, like, rushing past and then, like, this is you, like, in that energy, because you are, I guess, the, you know, this is saying that, like, the Divine Feminine's also kind of trapped when she doesn't feel like I, you know, there were things that I was kind of, like, getting upset about, or because, I mean, he just said, like, I love you too. Like, it's just, I'm fine. It's not like we're not going to talk tomorrow or whatever. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? So, a couple more cards. So, we have the King of Pentacles, which he's like, I'm working on it, and I'm getting a grounded thing. Because he is, like, very, I mean, right now, too, he's like, and galloping, like, the water. And I see he's, like, very peaceful and grounded. Basically, right now, he just doesn't know, like, what the heck to do. And then he's like, oh, I'm just gonna, like, he can't even, like, touch you right now if he's like that. He wants to be, like, this is what could come and who he could grow into. Like, he wants to grow into this. this king. Like, he's very grounded in every way, and it's very physically grounded, very peaceful, but very happy, and like a jolly, loving man. And I used to never like the pentacles as much. Like, in general, of course, I love love and the cups and wands. I'm a fire energy, so and this is very, very relevant to me because this isn't the card that represents me in my deck. The Queen of Wands, like the fire. I'm not going to be. And if you're the viewer, you should be resonating with this if you're watching. So, King of Pentacles, like he wants to become this, but I like these ones more now than I did before because it's so flourishing. And it's like abundance, and you can do anything. Like, he's got the castle and everything behind. And then what it's saying is like, this is him working on his Eight of Pentacles. Like, he's working hard and he's focused. He knows that he has to do what he has to do in the physical, and like he has to get through whatever it is. Like, he's got to get divorced, he has to continue with his job, get a new job, move, or like whatever it is that he has to do. And then this is like your union. This isn't just you or just the feminine. So the Empress is about, this is what's been coming out the past few days, but it's fertility and growth, but it's like abundance. It's a lot like the King of Pentacles, but even more rounded. Like, she's knowledgeable in all areas, and I see love, and I see like the tenderness and motherliness, and this is very, very sweet. This is how he sees. I was really seeing that like last night, that he sees you as like a mother, like nurturing. And I thought of this because I didn't say, oh, okay, well, here's what he would like. He would like to become the King of Cups. Because like he's just, when he's on the horse, he's like not gonna ever be stable, because he's like coming in and he's like transforming kind of into the king, and now he can sit and just drink from the cup. And he's saying that he wants to be like more level in his feelings, because he has problems with like anger. This is why it's not the King of Wands. And we already had the King of Pentacles. And he doesn't want to be the King of Swords. He wants to be the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, both. King of Wands is great. But, okay. Let's get a couple messages. This reading is a little bit long, but if you're still listening, then I think it's been really good. I'm glad to share with you some of like my real stuff, and there's so many swords here. It's like he is just in a lot of pain, but I can't do it. I can't heal him, and I don't want him. Like, I want someone who can do it themselves. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you can't be, here we have the Devil again. Breaking free, feeling chained, like feeling trapped when you're not really. Get out of the situation, let go of like the karmic and break free. Like, I need someone who, it's okay to have the dark, but I need someone who can be there for me too. I can't just be the light and just have it be drained. Okay, let's get a couple messages for the feminine, and then we'll close. This is actually a really good reading. It's pretty funny. It's going to be pretty embarrassing on it. Pissed. Okay, can we get some messages for the Divine Feminine? Now, if a card starts showing up on my floor every single night in the corner, that would be a little bit, I mean, I would think it was cool, but a lot of really cool stuff's been happening. Okay, let's get some messages scared. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. No positive cards have been, I don't know, maybe they just haven't come out yet, but it's all been, I don't know, just kind of like, there's Hermit, retractive energy, and okay. All right. He's like, I gotta end this heartbreak. Like, I gotta end this 3-party. Like, this is despair and turmoil, but what is it? Is it a job? Something else is like, something else is, sorry, that was like really clear. Like, because he's being stabbed in the middle. Okay, like, this is your love. And because he's being stabbed in the middle by something, both of you guys are like hurting each other or hurting. Like, both of your hearts are being stabbed by it. Like, is it distance? Is it his relationship with someone else? Is it his ego? It could be. I think it's an ego death too. There's so many swords. Like, it's, he's saying that, like, our love, like, it's not helping. Whatever this is it not helping our love, you know? The 10 of Cups is out now. It came out twice on the, and it was in reverse again. This was crazy. This is, yesterday these two came out and right side up. 2 of Cups was right side up. Chariot was right side up. All of these were right side up, except for, and they're in reverse now, except for the Fool. And then we have this, and I think that this, I think this is the feminine. I know earlier I said it was also Union, but I think it's how he, like, this is your power, your, like, it's more calm. Because, like I said, you know, this is who, this represents me, because I'm fiery. But, like, sometimes I let stuff get me too crazy and stuff. Like, this would be wonderful to be this grounded. And that's right side up. I throw it down. That's right side up. But this isn't. He's like, it's unhappy. He's so unhappy. Like, it's his family. And this is like what he's always wanted. Partnership, union, love. And it's like, okay. And then the last message is like, I'm becoming the emperor. This came out yesterday. And you know what? Like, I'm not sure I pulled it, to be honest. Sometimes I just like don't, something's jumping, but I don't pull it out. And it's saying something, and it's saying the same thing as yesterday. And I don't think I actually pulled it out. It's saying that, like, he wants to be an emperor. So you were here. Feminine's here. This is really good. I mean, it sucks that, like, things are so hard and you can't have the union or whatever yet. But I just, honestly, I'm too busy now. Like, you know what I just saw? This is cool. Remember how I said it was 1, 2, 3? Let's see. What was the 2? Yeah. Wait. 2 of Cups, was it? Yep. Or no. Sorry. Or was it the 2 of Swords? Yeah, it was the 2 of Cups. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Oh no. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, look at what I found. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh! This is the coolest thing probably that has ever happened in a reading. Okay, so 0, Fool. This came out first. New beginnings, optimism, adventure, leap of faith. This was the one that was out this morning on my floor when I woke up. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Cutting, painful. And I might have flipped these around, but yeah. So I can't remember now. I'll have to go back and look. But Ace of Swords, cutting out. And then 2 of Cups, and it's in reverse, but then we have the Empress. So like you becoming this, we got it. This is in order 0, 1, 2, 3. You becoming this, now he's gonna become this. This is awesome, guys. This is what it was saying yesterday. He was like looking at me and saying, like, I want to be this. Like, he wants to give everything. He wants to have, be like well-traveled, like passionate, have a job, family man, experience, like everything. Okay, so how many cards did we get? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We gotta pull one more because it's 20, right? Because 21's like a typical spread. Okay, so, oh man, I can't believe, honestly, I really feel good though after this. So I hope that this is helpful to you guys. Okay, this is the card that I saw and I didn't pull it just now. See again. Okay, so Queen of Swords, like you have to be, this is it. You have to be strong in your power and cut out anything. And like, I'm determined. Like, I've lost all my best friends, honestly. Like, I have family. I've got a lot of great friends. I have a lot of amazing friends and great people, but I've just cut out. But like, I don't even hesitate. Like, I will not hesitate anymore, no matter how much I love you. And like, I think that we're supposed to be together or whatever. Like, I will cut. But this is, through that, it's growth. She's got these like roses in the background, and she's got the butterflies. I've never liked the Queen of Swords so much. I always think she's cold, but this is not she just is going to follow the light. Like, this is cutting out what doesn't serve you. It's not in a negative way today at all. This is, we don't have the Queen of Cups anymore. Right now we have like, and there's butterflies and growth from this cutting out. So awesome reading. I'm like super happy that how this laid out, and these swords, geez, like in general, I mean, we've got all these swords, and we had no swords yesterday. Today, oh my gosh, out of 21 we have 7 swords, and then a third of it, and then we've got 6 major arcana, and then kings, and like the most positive. So it's swords is where it's at, and this is about cutting out. So I hope that this reading was good, and if you'd like to look into a personal reading to look at your situation, I would love to help you out. So thank you.